Imagine uploading a YouTube video and 24 hours later, it's a record breaking analytic video for your channel. You have thousands of views, you have hundreds of comments, you even start making money online with your YouTube videos, but not in the way that you've been always told that you can make money with YouTube. Instead of just focusing on AdSense and monetization, you're actually able to make money per view. Well, in this video, I'm not only going to show you what you need to change immediately when it comes to uploading content and videos on YouTube, but I'm also going to break down exactly how you're going to monetize yourself before YouTube even gives you the green light. Because obviously, you need to get your views up, and that's going to affect your watch hours and your subs, which you need to meet in order to get monetized. But what if I told you I've already made 6 figures online uploading content, and I'm not even monetized on YouTube yet? But anyways, the bottom line is you need views to get anywhere with this process. So let's start with number one. It is to make sure your videos actually solve a problem. Too many times I see YouTubers just uploading content, vlogs, random shopping sprees, just things that they love to do as a hobby, but it's really not solving a problem for people. And this is a problem within itself. And if you're wondering why, it's not because nobody cares about you, but it's because nobody knows about you. And nobody knows about you until they want to know about you. You see, YouTube is a platform where we don't just turn on TV and we watch some random show because we have to on cable. People have control on YouTube. So they have what's called, and I don't like to say this word, but you have competition. Okay, so you have other people that are on the platform that they could choose to watch versus watching your videos. The top way in order for you to get more views is to solve a problem. The way you want to solve a problem for people is by speaking to their pain. And I'm not talking about being a doctor. I'm not talking about you being a guru. I'm talking about experiences that you've already been through. If you've lost weight and built muscle like I have, well, guess what? You can talk about the pains and the emotional struggle or physical struggle or mental struggle that you had when you were overweight and how you overcame those battles. If you were a parent or you are a parent or you had a struggling marriage, whatever you are talking about in your YouTube videos or things that you're knowledgeable in, you want to speak to people's pain. All right. If you're a mechanic and you're really good with cars, you don't have to show a new car every video. You could literally talk about the mindset between where you started and how you became a professional mechanic. So you want to talk to people's pains because honestly, people will run away from pain in order to run towards pleasure. Imagine you putting your hand on a stove. It's really hot and you jerk your hand away real quick. And it's like, yo, that just burned my hand. Well, it's because your hand was in extreme pain. So people run away from pain. And if you show them what their pain is in your video by solving a problem for them, then they're going to run away from the pain. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, yeah, that sounds like me. Dang, I've been having this issue. The YouTube algorithm is already going to put it in their face because they already know what the person has been searching. Okay. How many times have you searched up a problem or a pain that you've had in your life, no matter the situation, on Google, and you've gotten somebody else's opinion or gotten some other piece of information you didn't have at one point in order to solve that pain and go towards pleasure or just go towards an actual solution to get out of that pain, to never have to experience again. And this is literally a workaround with having the algorithm work for you. You may be thinking that the algorithm isn't in your favor. You may be thinking that you need to go viral. You just need to solve a pain for people because they're already running towards the pleasure, towards the solution. So be the person in the middle that says, hey, if you're having this pain, this is how I overcame it. All right. And that leads me to, real quick, just letting you know, I do have a free class. Link to the description is down below to this free class. I'm going to show you how to make passive income by uploading content on YouTube, by creating content that solves problems for people, things that you already know about. I'm going to show you how to use YouTube AI, which makes everything really simple with making sure that you're going to be able to make money with YouTube and make passive income. It's literally the blueprint to my 6 figures that I've made with just uploading content for free. Link to that it's going to be in the description down below. Okay. Anyways, number two, with getting more views with your YouTube videos really fast, and to fix this issue is to go broad on your topics. And when I say go broad, I don't mean that you just post random videos and you just hope they do well. I'm talking about going broad in a sense of topics. So for example, I really teach making money online with things that you're already knowledgeable about. But on YouTube, I strictly have seen high success in being broad with YouTube. If you look throughout my channel, you'll see multiple videos of me talking about being an online fitness coach and making money online, but also selling ebooks, but also doing YouTube and also doing Instagram. The truth is, the data just doesn't lie. And over 174 videos that I've uploaded so far, I have seen that the videos that do the best are the videos that are more broad. I'm not talking to specifically online coaches. I'm not talking to specifically people who want to sell ebooks. I'm talking to the person who wants to upload content on YouTube in order to make money. That is very, very, very broad. The thing is, if you're not known and if you're not getting views, which is kind of like the same thing, then you need to be broad. Because if you're really, really what people call niche, if you're really, really niched down, yeah, great. You are specialized in that area. But the problem is nobody will ever pay attention to you, let alone buy your solution, which I show you in my free class, how you can literally monetize yourself with YouTube by having a solution, an offer that people actually buy, which is how I made 6 figures online. So shout out to the free class, link to the description. Link is in the description down below. But you want to make sure that you're actually having broad topics, because if nobody knows about you, then they can't view your content and they can't buy your offer at all. Point number 3 on why your YouTube is getting low views and how to fix it immediately is to have a bulletproof location to film. I think too many gurus don't ever focus on this because they don't understand what it is to be in the trenches again as a beginner. And luckily for you, I haven't gotten 1,000 subs yet. So I still consider myself a beginner. Even if I get 1,000 subs, I'm like, you know how many people have more than 1,000 subs? But I don't judge my success off of subs. I actually look at how much money my YouTube channel is earning me. And it's another income stream to my life. But I've recognized if I want more views, I'm going to have to be more consistent, especially not being as well known. And one of the easiest ways to be consistent isn't to just have some mindset hack where I'm like mustering up the motivation in order for me to be consistent. It's actually making my job 10 times easier. For example, I have a desktop right here, and this is a real example. I have one desktop right here. I have my laptop. I have my microphone. Those devices, 9 times out of 10, they don't move from this desk except for my laptop. Okay. I have my iPhone right here on a tripod that never moves. I have a studio light right here. It costs like $50 on Amazon Prime or whatever. But the whole point is, every time I make a video, if you haven't noticed by now, most of my videos are in this environment. I'm literally in my bedroom on a desk, literally recording YouTube videos. And every time it's time to record, all I have to do is sit down in my chair, tap my laptop, hit record, finish the recording, and I'm done. I don't have to worry about if it's raining. I don't have to worry about, am I going to film on the weekend so I can get some aesthetic videos? I don't care about any of that. You know why? Because the audience isn't there. It's not consistent enough for me to go all out as far as worrying about the weather, worrying about, oh my gosh, is the sun out today? Am I getting this lighting right? I don't have time for that. Okay. And you don't either if you're not getting views. I know it sounds silly, but really you just want to make your job easier by having a setup that you can just literally sit down in and film just like that and just get the job done. So this is how you can also increase your views on YouTube, because the more videos that you actually upload, the more data you'll get back as to seeing what your audience actually wants to hear from you. What type of videos they actually like. Do they like you showing your screen? Do they like you drawing out little figures explaining what you know and how to solve their pains and their problems? Do they like you just talking to the camera? Do they like you having highly edited videos or having no cuts in your videos? This is things that I have picked up as I've gained views with my YouTube channel and with my YouTube videos, because guess what? I'm so consistent, and that's because I make it easy for myself. And truth be told, you all like the videos where I literally just have no cuts. And I think it really just brings that connection in where you feel like, you know, you're talking one-on-one to me, and you understand that it's not like some pre-made BS where I'm like reading a script. You know, I have my notes, but That's the things that I've picked up to get more views. Now, before I get into the last thing, I want to let you know, if you are more on the serious side as to creating content on YouTube to solve a problem for people, and you want to have your own offer with AI so it can make it 10 times easier for you, I literally have done 90% of the work for you with building your own offer and actually making thousands with YouTube outside of just the YouTube monetization plan. I want to invite you to have a free call with my team, and we're going to show you how to build your knowledge with AI and post not Instagram, but post YouTube content in order for you to leverage your knowledge to make passive income online with your own offer. All right. So if you're on the more serious side, then the link to book a call with my team and work with me one-on-one is down below in the description. Now, the last thing that I've recognized on why your YouTube may not be getting as many views as you like and how to fix it fast is to model what's already working. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. I think so many beginners get into this mindset of thinking about what to create and how to be creative, when the truth is, most of the people who are successful on YouTube, who have exactly started where you're at right now, they have already drawn out the blueprint. And I'm not talking about you watching the next YouTube video to figure out some secret sauce somebody dropped. It's not that at all. It's actually just looking at their views and making sure on that one video, their views are higher than their subscribers. If their views on that one video is a lot higher than their subscribers, then that means that video reached outside of their subscribers. And that's what you always want as you're uploading content as a YouTube creator. Because if your video isn't getting soon seen by new eyes, then you have a problem. Why is it like you have a private club on YouTube and everybody's able to access that video on YouTube? It shouldn't be like a private club, especially if you're uploading videos that are broad, bringing in new eyes and keeping the old eyes attached to you as well. You always want your audience to be growing, which always increases your views. And not all the time you're going to find a lot of creators that actually have more views than subs. And this is why it's very rare. I find it very, very, very easy to just look at new YouTubers genuinely between the 100 subscriber mark up to 50,000 subscriber mark, and just make sure that those videos that they have on their channel that are similar to yours are actually getting more views than their subscribers. And what I would do is I would get their titles and reconstructure it. So a lot of the times what I like to say is like a little slogan, like Burger King, have it your way, right? If I said Burger King, have it your, you would fill in the blank and be like, Burger King, have it your way, right? You would know the word to fill in. Well, the same way you want to get someone's YouTube title that has more views than their subscribers, and instead of saying Burger King, have it your way, you need to reconstruct the title, which is Burger King, have it your, whatever word you want to fill in. You see, the problem is you think you have to be creative with these titles and, oh, use GPT for everything. Really, the YouTubers who have already uploaded content that have had more views on their videos versus their subscribers, they have already shown you the blueprint, because numbers just don't lie. They just don't lie. Okay. And you're able to see that information publicly. So use it to your advantage. Yes, you can be creative. Be creative in your video delivery, but don't be as creative as you think you need to be with your thumbnail and your title. And the thumbnail, you literally just model after what they have and just have you included in it. That makes it unique enough. And honestly, you'll be on your way to getting more views. So if this video has given you value, if you have any feedback, if you didn't even like what I said and you have taken offense to it or whatever, leave it in the comment section down below. I'll respond to everyone. All right. Other than that, I'll see you in the next YouTube video. I'm out. Peace.